Guys, this is Tarot with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and today I'm doing a review of the Pinoy Practical Magic Tarot by Chingue Labrador. And she came out with another deck before. It was called the Practical Magic Starter Deck, and I have that deck as well. She also has a few oracle decks, I believe, but she's located out in the PI and the Philippine Islands. And as many of you know, I'm half Filipino, so I gotta support my homies out in the Philippines. So, but she creates some like wonderful stuff. And when I heard that there was going to be a Pinoy Practical Magic, I was like, heck yeah! And then I got to see some of the cards, and then she was having some issues where she wouldn't be able to ship to the United States. It was only to certain countries. Then finally, when there was the okay, I was like, I'm all over it. So yes, it did cost quite a bit in shipping, actually more than the deck. But when you are supporting creators and artists, like, you know what, whatever. So anyway, this is the box that it comes in, the Pinoy Practical Magic Tarot. And I love that she has these sayings, which some of them come from like the Philippine national anthem. It's almost like the box is encased in magic. So you have alab ng puso, which is like fire in the heart, daka pasisiil, like not to allow yourself to become oppressed. And this is something like my dad would say a lot, which apparently his father said a lot. His father's from, well, my grandfather's from Cebu. It's dibdib buhay, which like in your breath is life, and duyang kan magating, like you have a strength. So it's like it's encased in magic too, you know, almost like having sigils on something. So anyway, she's got a little bit about the deck on the back, and we go ahead and open her up. And there was actually some things that came with this deck, so I'm gonna grab those right now. So she had a little thank you card, but it comes with this kind of little fold out here, which gives you the basics of you know, how to get started in tarot, and like what the majors mean and what the different suits mean and stuff like that. So it's a little simple thing, and also talks a little bit about, you know, how like she came to create this deck. But on the back, there are some keywords in Tagalog, in Filipino, and then on the other side in English, you know, because there are some things that are written on the cards that are in Tagalog. But you know, if you wanted a translation, it's there, which is nice. And I think she was saying she liked to keep these suits in English on the card. So although like some of the keywords they're in Tagalog or Filipino, the suits are in English, because she said to write them all out and be able to like say them in Filipino would be like really long and difficult. So it was just like shorter to just write it in English. Okay, so there was that. But then how cool, she also has stickers of the cards. So like if you wanted to do like a little diary or something like that, like these would be really cool. And I do have a bullet journal, and I'm thinking for next year's bullet journal for 2021, I'm going to be incorporating these. So I'm super excited about that. Okay, so the cards, it's your standard tarot size, so no bigger, no smaller. But I think it's cool that it's part of the Filipino flag, you know, with the star and everything. And obviously is reversible if you read reversals. It does have a bit of a coating, there you go, to it, but it's not ultra shiny. It's just like slick enough so that you could do riffle shuffle, side shuffle, you know, whatever's your flavor, baby. But anyway, it's got a really nice smooth finish to it. I don't know, I'd say it's close to like a 300 GSM. It's nice. I mean, no complaints from me. But okay, let's take a look at the images. Chingue said that she had gotten all these different collage images from various like secondhand stores, you know, thrift stores, and like old magazines and stuff like that. And she really just wanted to create a deck that was specifically Filipino, like for the culture, because there really aren't any decks. I think there was like one I saw online, but it's, I don't know, I don't even think you can get it here. But she says, you know, she wanted something that just had, you know, some of their flavor, some of the culture, and something that was just like strictly them, you know. And I think that's freaking awesome because yeah, I've been kind of complaining about like there isn't any Filipino decks out there. Like I wish there was some. But I just think it's so cool. And so you could see, you know, each of the cards has like a little keyword in Filipino. But that little fold out, you know, if you wanted to see what it says, you know, you can obviously do that. But I just love like her interpretations, like in her collages. It's just so cool. And the reason I love having a variety of decks, like let's say in the format of the RWS, of course, you know, there's other tarot styles, formats, systems, I should say. But, you know, to have multiple versions of the same type of format gives you, I think, a different point of view, different vocabulary of how you read with your cards. And I think it creates richer, you know, readings that you do for yourself and for other people when you can have all those different types of points of view of different artists and creators. I think it's just freaking awesome. And I think I mentioned this deck as well. Actually, I mentioned this deck in a few videos, but I also, I did like a deck collection of like all my decks that are not in English. And I think I put this one in there as well. And a lot of people seem to like it. So I'm always trying to put, you know, if I have certain decks that I know maybe a lot of people don't know about, and you know, I'm just trying to put all that good stuff out there, all that good juju, awesome art, supporting indie deck creators, indie artists. I myself am also an indie deck creator, so I know how important it is to try to get as many people as possible to know that, hey, I have something too that you might be or might find useful in your practice. That's actually one of my favorite Justice cards. I'm just saying. And of course, if you want to spend time on any particular card, you can always press pause. And the moon actually looks like my a picture of my Nana. So yeah, it's fun, it's quirky, it's cool. It definitely has a different way of looking, like especially that devil card, a different way of looking at these different cards, you know, these different suits and the major arcana. There we go. So I'm going to do a little shuffle, and I'm actually going to pull 3 cards just so you can see how it reads. If the message that I give actually connects with you, hey, that's cool beans, because not only did you get a review, but you also got a little mini reading. So how cool is that? But otherwise, you know, just so you could see what it would look like all laid out. Okay, so 3 cards. I'm just asking for a nice little message for anybody who's watching. We have the Queen of Cups. Excellent. Whoop. We have the Chariot. That's kind of ironic that the Chariot came running out. And then we have the Four of Cups. Okay. So let's bring these up so you guys can get a good look. But here we have this Queen of Cups, and I like these ladies that all look like they're in the water. And then we have the Chariot. All right, and then we have the Four of Cups, which is very interesting. Couple of Cups cards, so it's very, very emotional type message here. Okay, let's put it all together. All right, so straight away, I think this is just a really simple message, but we'll get into it. So Queen of Cups, what I'm getting here is somebody might be trying to force something. Maybe somebody has a crush on somebody, who knows? And I feel like there's like a forcing of the issue, like trying to move things faster than, the person or the relationship is ready for. And it's just kind of like a whole cool your horses kind of thing for right now. So, the person or the relationship, things will work out in due time. So, you guys got a lot of time. All we got is time. So maybe just cool the jets just a little bit, just simmer down now. No need to try to get them to force them to say things or do things before they're ready for it is basically what I'm getting with this message. All right. So anyway, I hope that makes sense to you. And anyway, I hope you guys dug this video. Let me know if you're actually interested in the Pinoy Practical Magic Tarot. Let me know if you actually got it, or if you have Chinge's other deck, the Pinoy Practical Magic Starter Deck. I'd love to have a little chit chat. But anyway, that's it from me, Spiritual Homies. I will catch you later. If you dug this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe, and don't forget to click that ding 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 notification bell for more videos just like this. And if you want to catch a reading from me, head over to www.kittensweightsandtarot.com. Not only do I have a plethora of readings, but I also have my room and body sprays, I have my salves, I have pendants that I make, witchy pendants, travel altars, and I also have my Wally's World Oracle, which was community created and community funded May of last year. That's actually my little kitten, Wally Wallito. And one day, yes, I promise to make a Loki deck, because we do have another kitten now named Loki. And yeah, that's it from me, Spiritual Homies. If you want to throw a little love my way, think about joining the KWT tribe over at patreon.com/kittensweightsandtarot. I have a lot of goodies over there. Weekly crystal goodness, crystal grids, monthly readings, monthly live chats, so on and so forth. And I have a newsletter, but that's on my website, kittensweightsandtarot.com, which is absolutely free to sign up. I hit your inbox on the 1st of every month. That's it. And it just has like witchy DIYs, arts and crafts DIYs, channels that I'm watching, decks that I'm using, crystals that I'm using, tea that I'm drinking, so on and so forth. So if that interests you, definitely sign up. And I'll catch you, Spiritual Homies, later. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out.